already ranked all the dateables in Coral Island, but what I haven't done yet is rank all the regular townies on Coral Island. So that is what we're doing today. Let's get cozy and let's rank all of the regular townies in Coral Island. Hello there. I'm Mr. Cobwobbles, this is Alfred, and welcome to a new Coral Island video. Today, I want to rank all of the townies. I've made a video about the townies before, you can watch that over there. I want to rank them, because I've ranked all the dateable characters, and I want to do the same for the non-dateable characters, so that's what we're gonna do today. So yeah, I'm all cozied up, and if you're wondering what this thing is, this is actually an OODIE. This is an oversized hoodie blanket called the OODIE, and if you want one too, discount code Mr. Cobblewobbles for $30 or £30 off your order. You can check it out in the description. So first off, I want to rank all these townies from S tier down to D tier, but I have renamed a few of the tiers as well. So S tier is best friends, because there are some of these that I will want to become best friends with. Then we have A tier, which is good friends. Then we have B tier, which is just pals. Then we have C tier, which is frenemies, so we're friends, but also enemies. And then we got D tier, which is enemies. That's how I'm going to categorize. All right, here we go. So we're starting with Anne. Anne is a wildlife enthusiast, if I remember correctly. She likes green tea, if I remember correctly. She's a very healthy person. She loves volleyball, goes to the beach. I'm not a huge fan of the beach. Like, I like nature and stuff, and I like, you know, like going out there and discovering places and going for hikes and stuff like that. Like, I love all that, but I don't like the beach. So I feel like volleyball is also not my kind of sport. Like, not at all. So I don't think we will be best friends. So I think I'm going to put Anne here in the good friends tier, like A tier. I don't think we could be best friends, but like, I think we'll be good enough friends. You know what I mean? Because I don't vibe with her like all the way, but I think this will be fine. Anne has a daughter, which is Zoe. I don't think I could become like best friends or good friends with any of the children, really. I mean, like, I'll probably like the children. They're freaking adorable, and I'll probably like him, but I don't think I'll build up like meaningful friendships or whatever. So I'm just gonna put Zoe here in B tier with pals, because I don't think we're gonna be enemies or whatever. Anne also has a husband called Paul. Paul, like, for some reason I vibe less with Paul than with Anne. I don't know why. He has the exact same hobbies as his wife, but I don't know, but I just vibe less with him. So I think I'm going to put Paul in like B tier pals. I think like Paul and I could be pals, but I don't think we could be like good friends or best friends. Next up, we got Archie here. Archie is hella adorable, but I think like I have the same thing with Archie as I have with Zoe here. I think we'll just get along just fine. Pals it is. He does like dogs though. I freaking love dogs. He wants to be a veterinarian. I freaking love dogs. He loves dogs. We might actually be able to become good friends. We also have to keep in mind that these will also grow up to become teenagers. I could become good friends with Archie, actually. Then we got Betty. Betty seems like a super sweet old lady. She's Noah's mom. She's Frank's mom. She used to own the tavern. She looks super adorable. She likes feeding the birdies. I think Betty is easy best friend material. Betty is easy best friend material. I'm telling you, Betty has some best friend energy going for her, and I think we're gonna get along really, really well. I mentioned Betty's son Frank just now, and this is Frank. And Frank owns the tavern right now, but more importantly, he has two cats, and they're called Butter and Peanut, or Peanut and Butter, and I love that. And I love cats, so this is easily best friends. Like, I will become best friends with Frank just to be able to hang out with Peanut and butter. Don't question it. Don't question it. It's just gonna happen. All right. It's just gonna happen. I need to be friends with this person because they have 2 adorable cats, and that's just how it is. That's just how it's gonna be. That's just how it's gonna be. I guess that has to extend to Erika too then, because Frank here is married to Erika. So like they have the cats together. So I probably have to become best friends with Erika as well. And also Erika is a hairdresser. So becoming friends with Erika, like she'll probably cut my hair every time I go to the hair salon. So like I don't want to piss her off. She'll like shave me bald just because like just out of spite or something. Like I don't want that to happen. I don't want her to ruin my haircut. So let's become best friends with Erika as well. And also like the 2 cats again, like it's freaking awesome. Erika is also someone that will lend you her ears if you need it. And they will tell you what they think and they'll be honest. And I think that's a really good thing to have like as a friend. Best friends definitely for Erika, because I think like having someone that just listens to you and like doesn't judge you, but you know, like just listens and cares about you. That's what I see in Erika. Next up, we got Bree. Bree is the mom of Luke and she's together with Walter. I don't really know where to put Bree, to be honest. Like she owns the vineyard together with Walter, so they're rich. I mean, it's probably nice to have a rich friend. I don't know. I don't know. It might be nice to have a rich friend, but I don't really vibe with Bree all that much. She's a bit of a mystery. I think we'll be pals. I don't think we'll be frenemies or enemies. I just don't know enough about her. Also, another reason to be best friends with Betty is because Noah, one of my like S tier dateables, like I'm definitely gonna marry Noah in one save file or 2 or 3. So like becoming best friends with Betty is in my best interests there as well. And then we got Walter, who's Luke's dad, which like he also owns the vineyard. And I think he falls into the same category as like Bree, although he has a bit of a smirk. I don't know if he's like a bit arrogant or whatever. Like, I don't know if he's arrogant or whatever, but like, I don't vibe with the whole sports channel thing. Like, he has a thing for the sports channel. He loves to watch sports. I'm not that kind of guy. I couldn't care less about sports. So I don't think what would we talk about? I think Walter and I would be more like frenemies. Like Walter would bring up sports and I would just make fun of him for bringing up sports or whatever. I think Walter and I would be frenemies. It is what it is. Now, the mayor of the town is probably someone that I want to be either best friends with or good friends with. And I think for me personally, I'm going to put the mayor in the good friends tier. I don't think that I'll be able to be best friends with the mayor. So I don't really know what, like, you know, what he likes or what he dislikes or whatever. So I don't think I'm not going to put him in best friends tier for now, just because I don't know enough about him. Dinda is a carpenter. She loves cooking. She loves like hanging out with her plants. Like she loves taking care of her plants. So I like plants. I'm not good with plants, so I kind of need a good friend who can deal with plants, you know, in Coral Island. So, and she loves cooking. I love cooking. So I think there's common ground there. I don't think we'll be able to become best friends. I'm not sure why, but definitely good friends. It's definitely good friends. Definitely A tier friendship. Dinda and Joko are Archie's parents. Joko, I don't really vibe with Joko. I don't know why. He's also a carpenter. He loves fishing, which I usually love in these farming simulators. So that might be common ground. But I don't think there's enough there to become good friends. I think I'm gonna put Joko over with pals. Then we got Dippa. Dippa is awesome. Dippa is an artist. They're a painter. So that's freaking cool. I really vibe with that. I mean, I can't paint like for the life of me, but I would let Dippa like make a portrait of me or whatever. I think that could be cool. Dippa also seems like they are a bit introverted and like they don't like to go out at night. And I'm the exact same way. I would rather just like, you know, stay in. I think Dippa and I could become best friends, honestly. Yes, definitely. And they have a girlfriend, Emma. And Emma is easily best friends tier. You know, you want to know why? You want to know why Emma is easily S tier best friend material? Remember the taco truck that I talked about in my world and lore video, but also in my video about the Townies? Yeah, Emma owns that. So, I mean, I want free food. I want free tacos. They might give me free tacos. But then again, I won't let them give me free tacos. I will pay for the tacos because I want to support their freaking business. Heck yeah. Because that's what good friends do. They support each other's businesses if they have businesses. So like, I wouldn't even let them give me free tacos. I wouldn't even let them. But yeah, Emma, she's freaking amazing. And yeah, Dippa too. So like Dippa and Emma will both become best friends of mine. Next up, we got Emily. Emily also owns the hair salon together with Erika here, but I don't really vibe with Emily all that much. I also don't know enough about her. The only thing I know is that she's married to Sam here. She loves vintage items, which I also don't really like vibe with. So I think Emily and I could just be pals. And I think the same actually extends to Sam. Sam loves chess. He owns the general store. He's a bit of an introvert. You won't see him out a lot. So like in that regard, he could be good friend. Like he could be a good friend for me because I'm also extremely introverted. Sam is going to be my kind of friend that I like don't talk to for 2 months. But then when we talk to each other, it'll be as if we've talked to each other like every day for the past 2 months. You know, that kind of friend? I think Sam is going to be that kind of friend. And now that I think about it, that kind of friend is actually a good friend. So I think I'm going to put Sam in A tier. That's actually like, that's a beautiful kind of friendship in my eyes. Next up, we got Jack. Jack is Kenny's dad. And I freaking love Kenny. I want to date Kenny in one of my save files, definitely. So I don't think I could become like best friends with, although Jack, you like cooking, you like experimenting in the kitchen, you like cooking shows. That's something that I very much vibe with. That could be a thing to bond over. That could be a thing to bond over, Jack. Oh, that's actually good. That's actually good. I think I can become best friends with, yeah. I think I could become best friends with Jack, actually. Yeah. I mean, he's not dateable, but just being in his presence would already, like, satisfy me. So, Kira here is Jack's wife. She's a huntress, you know, she loves playing the flute. She's Kenny's mom, but I don't really vibe with the whole yoga thing that she's going for. And I also don't vibe with the whole hunting thing. So I don't really think we could be good friends, but I think we can be pals. Next up, we got Jim, and Jim, I don't like Jim. I don't really like Jim. He helps out in the beach shack, which is pretty cool. He's the dad of Lily and Theo, which is pretty cool. But I have a feeling that I don't know, like from what I've read, like he gave his fishing business to Theo, and now Theo has like the fishing boat and goes fishing and stuff like that. As far as I read, he feels indifferent about Theo, like taking over his mantle as the Coral Island fisherman. And like, I don't know, like I really don't vibe with him. I really don't vibe with Jim. I feel like Jim doesn't really appreciate what his son and daughter do. So I think I'm gonna put Jim in the enemies tier. I really don't vibe with Jim, all right? I just like, he looks like a villain. He looks like a villain. It feels like he doesn't really appreciate what his children are doing in life, and I don't like that. Like, I want supportive parents. Supportive parents are best parents. And like, I just really don't get that vibe from Jim. I might be wrong. Listen, I would love to be wrong, and I would love for Jim to be like a supportive father to Lily and Theo. I would love that, but I just don't think it's gonna be that. So I think that enemies. I think enemies is probably what we're going for here for Jim. Next up, we have Ling, and Ling is a scientist. She's a marine biologist on Coral Island. She wants to save the coral reef, which I vibe with so freaking hard. So I think I'm gonna put Ling in the good friends tier, because I like what she's doing, and I think I could have like very interesting conversations with Ling. She also loves knitting, and I love that. I mean, I can't do that. I also think I'm too impatient for that, but Ling loves it, and I would love to get a sweater and a scarf from her. Like, yeah, I think that could be good. Ling is also married to Randy. They have a stepdaughter. Or, well, I mean, Randy is the father of Leah. Randy is the elementary school teacher, and he's freaking awesome and very passionate, a good storyteller, which I very much appreciate. I'm writing a book myself. I'm writing a science fiction novel, and it would be really cool to have like a friend that, you know, is a good storyteller where you can ask advice from and stuff like that. So I really, really vibe with Randy. So Randy, best friends, easy best friends. I also love a good glass of wine. He loves reading. I love reading. We can have best friend dates and go to the library and just read a little, or take a walk to the vineyard and drink some wine over there, talking about stories and storytelling. And I think that would be really freaking cool. So best friends for Randy. Let's freaking go. Then we got Oliver, and he loves TV shows. He loves a particular TV show about someone solving murders and stuff, and I think that's pretty cool. I think I can be pals with Oliver. And then we got Valentina here too, which is another one of the children on Coral Island. She's the daughter of Suki, and Suki is one of my is one of the people that I would love to date in Coral Island. I think I rated Suki A tier and not S tier because she doesn't like pizza. But it's important to be good friends with, you know, the children of the people that you date, right? Like, you want to have a good relationship with that child. So I think I'm going to put Valentina in good friends tier, A tier. I think that's going to be, I think that's going to be good. And then Sunny is the father of Oliver. He runs the beach shack. Looks like a super adorable guy. Looks super friendly. I think we can easily be pals. Like, Coral Island makes it very hard for me to like put anyone in C or D tier. Like, I'm not gonna have a lot of enemies on Coral Island, I feel like. Jim is the only one that I truly do not vibe with. Walter is more of a frenemy type guy, and the rest of them are just so freaking wholesome and adorable that I just want to be either pals with them, good friends with them, or best friends with them. So here it is. This is it. This is my tier list for the Coral Island Townies. It's great. It's amazing. I'll link the tier list down below as well, so you can like try it out yourself. My best friends are Betty, Frank, Erika, Dippa, Emma, Jack, and Randy. So yeah, let me know who your best friends will be on Coral Island in the comments below. I would love to hear your thoughts. If you want to make the tier list yourself, link will be in the description. And if you want to get as comfy as I am in this video with this freaking OODIE, you can get one yourself. And you can use code Mr. Cobbleobbles to get $30/pounds off your order, which is freaking epic. And then you can be as comfy as me. It's super warm. It's super soft. I freaking love this thing. And you'll probably see me wear it in a lot of videos. Yeah, you'll see me wear it regularly, probably. Thank you for watching, subscribing, and clicking that bell. Feel free to watch another video. Until next time, hoot hoot, mother forkers.